Welcome back to the David Pakman Show. My name is Brittany Page from the Page Perspective, and this is my final day as guest host. I'm grateful to David, who has given me this opportunity several times now. It's always a pleasure to be here with David's audience. You are all so passionate about these very important issues that we're facing, and I appreciate you joining me today. Don't forget that I will be on the bonus show with my I Doubt It podcast co-host, Jesse Dollamore. So if you are a member, you have that to look forward to. If you've been following the show for the past 2 days, listening to me talk about the news, you're probably picking up on my priorities and general themes that I like to highlight. One of those themes that I hope you're picking up on is that Donald Trump is not a God king, and the Democratic Party needs to believe that they can slow or stop Donald Trump's agenda, period. We cannot give in to hopelessness. And this isn't a false, toxic positivity thing. It's just about survival. Too many people have too much to lose here. Yes, things are very bad, but we can't give up. And we're starting to see some pushback already. And Donald Trump got another temporary defeat when a judge blocked the Trump administration from carrying out the executive order to end birthright citizenship. The judge who took this action went all in on this. According to reporting from the Seattle Times, this is how things went down with senior U.S. District Judge John Coffenor. Quote, "I've been on the bench for over 4 decades. I can't remember another case where the question presented is as clear as this one is. This is a blatantly unconstitutional order," Coffenor, an appointee of Ronald Reagan, said from the bench. Quote, "There are other times in world history where we look back and people of goodwill can say, where were the judges? Where were the lawyers?" Coffenor, speaking to a standing room only courtroom in downtown Seattle, interrupted before a Justice Department attorney could even complete his first sentence. Quote, "In your opinion, is this executive order constitutional?" he asked. The response, "It absolutely is." The judge, quote, "Frankly, I have difficulty understanding how a member of the bar could state unequivocally that this is a constitutional order," Coffenor said. Quote, "It just boggles my mind." Oof. I used to work in a court-mandated treatment program as a therapist, so I've spent a decent amount of time in courtrooms, and if I witnessed this exchange, I would be sweating. Trump's executive order will stay blocked for at least 14 days, and that's just as the lawsuits move forward. There are several other lawsuits that have been filed across the country because people are stepping up to fight against the Trump administration, and we need more of this.
We've seen many high-profile data breaches this year, raising serious concerns about personal information security, and most alarming, National Public Data announced a major breach potentially impacting nearly every American. It exposed 2.9 billion records, including names, addresses, dates of birth, phone numbers, social security numbers, and hackers released all of this online for free. But I feel secure thanks to Aura, one of our sponsors. Aura monitors your personal data. This includes your social across billions of data points, including dark web and public records. It will let you know if there's an identity theft risk, and they provide up to $5 million in identity theft insurance. Aura offers additional safety features like real-time breach alerts, a password manager, and much more. I don't want to leave myself or my family vulnerable to these data breaches. If you don't want to either, go to aura.com/Pakman to try 2 weeks free. That's enough time to see if your personal data is already exposed. The link is in the description.